Hello everyone, welcome to the family gathering. Our mysterious guest, Mr. Moo, is here. It's Thanksgiving, so we invited him to dine with us. Although Lacey doesn't often pray, he suggested Mr. Moo try a little prayer. After all, new experiences are harmless. The next day, while Lacey was hard at work, Norman came bouncing over like a puppy, proudly presenting his treasure an intact fuse box. But Norman was skilled at negotiating and wouldn't give it freely. He asked Lacey for a drink that night. When Lacey hesitated, Norman added extra wiring conduits as an incentive. That night, Lacey returned late. His tavern visit entertained Norman and got him the valuable fuse and wiring conduits. Christmas was near. Lacey decided not to prepare gifts for each child. He wanted to add warmth to their home instead. The kids dreamed of the exciting gifts their mother might surprise them with, while Shane sat quietly, lost in thought. He kept quiet and simply asked his mother if she was out drinking with Norman. Upon hearing the response, he couldn't help but feel a bit emotional. He forcefully yanked the curtain shut, as if announcing, "I refuse to watch this any further." In the hearts and minds of Shane and Molly, the ultimate gift they wanted was a TV, but their allowance was nowhere near enough. Christmas was fast approaching, but Mom bought Christmas trees. Mr. Moo decorated with family as snowflakes danced in the night, their old wooden house glowing warmly. Inside this warm and cozy little cabin, Lacey wished for every child to be happy. He wanted to bring warmth and blessings to his family. The little cabin was filled with warmth and tranquility as Lacey bathed each child. That night, the priest also brought many gifts. But Lacey's stubbornness led him to turn down the priest's kind gesture. The next dawn, the alarm clock shattered the thick silence. The kids hurriedly woke their snoozing mom, then rushed to the Christmas tree to uncover the hidden surprises, piling all the gifts they found on the dining table. With hearts full of anticipation, they tore open the wrappings, only to find, not the toys they hoped for, but tools for fixing the house. Talk about it, but the only one somewhat pleased was Molly. She had knitted a pair of gloves herself, and that heartfelt gesture warmed Lacey's heart. With disappointed looks, the kids gazed at their mother, confused and discontent. Shane exclaimed, "This isn't a home. This Christmas is far from what we imagined. We lost everything. Everything's gone. Everything's taken from us. Absolutely everything's gone. Seriously, absolutely everything's been taken from us. We have lost absolutely everything. IMUST letter 1FF micro divided by. Everything's gone without a trace. Everything's taken from us. Grace already. Or, you know what? You care more about these silly things than you care about us." Just then, Mr. Moo burst through the door like a character straight out of a movie, adding a dramatic twist. Seeing the tense atmosphere in the room, Mr. Moo cautiously held back, knowing Lacey had clearly stated he didn't want any gifts. He hoped to give them the renovation blueprints he prepared as a Christmas gift, but Lacey stubbornly refused once again. Watching the kids' disappointed faces, Lacey felt a pang of guilt. He asked Mr. Moo to take him to town. He sought out the priest who visited the night before, asking if there were any leftover gifts for the kids. But the priest informed him that Lacey would have to leave the church empty-handed and disappointed. At the cabin's entrance, Lacey felt guilty and didn't rush out. Mr. Moo noticed and asked if it was warm inside. Lacey responded absently, asking Mr. Moo why they didn't fix up the cabin a bit better. Perhaps he sensed Lacey's emotions needed lifting. Maybe because he trusted Lacey, he began recounting the cabin story how his son was once a brave Air Force pilot. During one of his missions, his son met a stunning Japanese girl from Hawaii. This cozy cabin was originally prepared for the newlyweds, but fate had other plans. His son never returned. Leaving behind profound regrets and an empty cabin, the years went by, and the cabin remained hollow. When Mr. Moo saw Lacey's family, it was as if he glimpsed hope amidst despair. They were trying to piece together a future from the fragments of life. This was key to Mr. Moo's revitalization. Lacey was dragged to the table by his eldest daughter. Life isn't fatigued, cured by sleep. These years, she's raised 6 kids alone, like pushing a mobile castle. She was pushing with all her might, only to look up and find the kids were concerned. "Mom, we're not in a car. We're here specifically to assist you in pushing forward." "Absolutely. You can manage it, Mom." Then the daughter handed Mom a present, a red dress with petals, chosen by Molly, with some help from the other kids. Seeing the dress, Lacey was moved to tears. It had been a long winter, and the cold war between her and Shane persisted in their warm cabin. Now there was no sign of thawing in their standoff. Lacey's recent closeness with Norman had only added to Shane's displeasure. When she spotted her little brother doodling in her homework book, her pent-up frustration found its target, and she unleashed her anger on Molly. Mom tried to stop Shane's outburst, but Shane ignored her and spiraled even further. The helpless mother swung her late husband's belt, which frightened the little ones. They cried, pleading with Mom, and she finally snapped out of her anger. For the next 5 days, Shane didn't speak a word to her. She felt her mother didn't care about her at all. Heartbroken, she hid in the car, silently crying while staring at her father's picture. Though she missed him deeply, there was no comfort to be found. Mother understood Shane's feelings all too well. She knew Shane didn't want family duties, sacrificing precious childhood like school life.